Good day, everyone, and welcome to Obidient Family TV. The program is Hope Alive. Yes, there is hope, and the new Nigeria is possible. On a good morning, afternoon, and evening, depending your time zone. Today, we've come again to have a discussion on what is happening in Nigeria, especially as Tinubu's cabinet and Nyesom Wike will not allow Nigerians to rest, especially the resident of FCT. But today, we talk more on that, but much more on what His Excellency Peter Obi spoke about this morning. Early this morning, His Excellency Peter Obi has complained that the country's reputation and attractiveness to the international community and investors have recently been severely affected by major obvious setbacks. His Excellency Obi, while reacting to the omission of Nigeria from the Harvard Business School Class of 25 program, noted that the development, despite the leader being a Nigerian professor, calls for major attention. Of course, we know that the Harvard Business School program had selected 16 countries for its global immersion course, which, of course, Nigeria is omitted. If you go to Peter Obi's X handle, he wrote, Nigeria's negative image was on display as Harvard Business School Class of 2025 program was selected 16 countries for its global immersion course, but notably excluded Nigeria, despite the program being the leader, a Nigerian professor. Instead, Kenya, Rwanda, Morocco, Ghana were all chosen as the 4 African-focused countries for this initiative. He said that this program aims to teach students leadership, teamwork, and cross-cultural understanding by immersing them in different continents, cultures, and areas. The students were said to have chosen Nairobi, Kenya as their first preference and have been attached to various Kenyan companies to study and present solutions to real-world problems. This omission of Nigeria is particularly striking given the country's potential and capabilities. Unfortunately, Nigeria's reputation and attractiveness to international institutions and investors has recently been severely impacted by major obvious drawbacks. With me in the studio to discuss all of this, I have Peaceful Peace and, of course, Mercy joining at this very segment.
Good afternoon, Obidient Worldwide. Welcome to the show.
Good day, amazing people of Nigeria. It's nice having you here.
Yes, wherever you are watching us from, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that, of course, that you do share, because it's very important for Obedience to know that the Obidient Family TV is live. Let's get this very conversation started. We will take very short on this. Let's start with the issue at hand, which has to do with what Peter Obi said about being hopeful that Nigeria will take note of these shortcomings on what happened on these very business school programs and strive to improve its reputation and attractiveness within today's global community. That is a challenge to the Nigerian that remains ever possible. Peace. I'm looking at this very lamentation coming out from His Excellency Peter Obi as a call for action for people in the government, especially as the report noted that the person who is leading this program is actually a Nigerian professor. So the expectation is that at least Nigeria will be one of the countries that would have been chosen as a program site for this very particular program.
Yeah, what you talk makes sense, you get. And again, quoting Mr. P.O., what he said was right as well. When he talks, say, the Nigeria professor supposed choose, but due to the bad image where they don't portray Nigerians, and people go don't think say Nigeria nothing good fit come out of them. And true, when the country is led by people of questionable character, what you expect? You know, say the country go dey somehow, and the people go come they, you know, come they get their reservations, say this country no fit offer us anything, they no fit bring anything to the table. So another thing be say, the man wey be say na him dey in charge of all of this thing, wey be Nigerian professor, him for do something about it, based on say na Naija person him be, at least carry some of the Nigerians along. But I don't know wetin I wan talk again, because you know say all these things wey Tinubu don orchestrate for Nigerian, wetin you expect?
Trust is lacking.
Exactly, trust is lacking, and again corruption here and there and all of so. Well, I don't know what to say again, but I just hope that when next such program comes up, Nigeria will be involved. By then, I believe that the image of the country and everything wey don dey happen, all these gbasgbos for don settle, and we go get peace. Now waiting me I fit talk for now. Okay,
Mercy, let's quickly come to you. Looking at I think what His Excellency P2B is referring to is the negative impact of the Nigerian, let's say, administration, the way they are taking their things. They are mostly lying to their citizens, and so the people on the outside who wish or may wish to come to Nigeria to do their internships or something like that, we feel when lies is the order of the day, there's nothing they can get out from there. So I think that is most of the image, negativity in the image of Nigeria that is being portrayed outside.
Yeah, that is true. You know, you've just made a good point, because I observed that Nigerians, when they go outside world, they go there, see many improvements going on there. But the only things Nigerians bring back home is just the corruption in other countries. And now look at it, it has affected the reputation of our great country. Then all I'm saying is that Nigerian leaders who are leading the present government should look into the shortcomings that must have resulted to this problem, or I don't know, and otherwise bring solution to it, because the whole thing is already affecting even the leaders of tomorrow.
I think where you're going is that Nigerians who go outside of the country, yeah, they excel very well. Yeah. Most Nigerians everywhere, I mean, even the Westerners talk about it. You see very brilliant Nigerian doctors, very brilliant Nigerian engineers, almost everywhere, you understand? And but when such a thing, those people should, you know, come to Nigeria to be able to, you know, get such knowledge, but they are going away from coming to Nigeria as a result of the spawn of lies that is being spewed out from the presidency, because they are also listening, you know. So those things make them to say, oh, what are we going there to achieve? What do we want to go and learn, you know? Because the program is supposedly to go to each country and learn what they are doing and all of that. So are they coming to learn the way to do Maradona? Or are they coming to do that kind, to hear or learn how to lie, where corruption is the order of the day? But anyway, I get the point. We're just trying to, you know, make this. So whatever you are, just understand that you can go to His Excellency P2B's profile on X, formerly Twitter, to get what the exact words he used to describe this negativity of Nigerians' image across the world that is causing this to affect us not to be part of this very program from the Harvard Business School. Then coming back, we have other things. The next thing we have here is, yes, yesterday we were having a discussion about Wike commissioning motor park, and why he's commissioning a motor park. He's telling Senator Kingibe to go hug a transformer. And of course, we talked so much, he said to go hang herself and all of that. We spoke all about that. But there's what I got from Aisha. I normally watch Aisha Yesufu's blog. That is her YouTube page. Like every day, I try to see what she has put on. Credits to her. So I saw this where she was blasting Wike, and at the same time, she was also talking directly to the residents of Abuja. And what she said that really got to me, which obviously we omitted yesterday, was the fact that Wike, one, cannot vote in FCT except if he transfers his card back. So he's not even a card, as a person who has any vote to offer there. Then the second thing and most important is that FCT residents are not people from the rural area. They are not illiterates. I don't know if you get the point.
Yeah.
So it means that you are dealing with elites. People who are living there, people who has either lived abroad, people who are that are, you know, in the society, people who will say that we will say more than average Nigerians live in Abuja. So you can't give them bribe. You can't even succeed in doing that. Yeah. You can't. There's different things that you can achieve. So why would you say you can unseat a senator that is elected by people who are more intelligent than you? She spoke a whole lot. But before we get her video so that our audience will see, credits to her is for us to look at it from that perspective. Abuja people are not just that they are civilized people. It is a seat of government where people who have sense, mostly the elite, live, who know. And it is not rigged like you go and give them money because they have money. No. So what do you think made Nyesom Wike to believe that he can unseat a senator elected by obedience and not by the obedience themselves?
Well, as we all know, just like you rightly stated, that Abuja people are sophisticated, they are civilized, they are knowledgeable, they are literate. So Wike is just fooling around. He's, you know, as we all know him already, you get, he's a clown. He loves chasing clouds, and he's fooling around thinking that he's doing anyone a favor. All he does is go about, you know, insult people, use derogatory remarks on them, use verbal attack, and you know there's nothing good about the man. So as you go ask me, say wetin give am deliver, we go make am talk, say him go unseat am. Nothing, now just say him go just open mouth wa. They talk anyhow. Another thing be say maybe in cohort, you know, saying always they plan things. So probably they don't already plan something, and now you don't they foresee say okay, probably wait till they don't plan. If you work out for them or if you no work out for them, but unfortunately
some things can actually work out for him in Rivers State, yes, but not FCT.
Yes.
Not really, not FCT.
Yes,
and that is if Fubara allows him to do that his mago that he did the last time, you know, yeah, because he knew he lost in 2023. He lost even his local government, Obiabo, and all of that. I mean, he said it clearly that what happened in 2023 will not happen again. He knows what it is, and we're just telling him that more than what happened in 2023 is going to happen again. But let me also hear yours, Mercy.
Well, I will come from the angle of corruption. You know, for a minister to directly threaten a senator like that, then there is something that is actually giving him that
impetus.
Yeah, there is something that is giving him that audacity, and there is nothing else if not corruption. You know, this country has gotten to the extent whereby everybody does what they want. The masses are being marginalized to the extent that we are just there, we don't even know what is happening. Anyone that feels they are in power, do whatever they want and go scot-free. But Wike should also know that FCT is not Rivers State.
Exactly, FCT is not Rivers State. But before we bring you that boast that Aisha Yesufu called Vavakuva, she said so many things that you'll be very, that we amuse you also. But before we get to that, I will want us to bring fact that the federal government said that they are distributing foodstuffs across Nigeria. I just need to bring that on very quickly. And in one of the states, they showcased where they were handing over food items. So I just want to bring it across to the Obidient family cooperative societies so that whichever state that they said this very food has gotten to and they are sharing it, because it's going to be handed over to the state government. And we want to track and see how these foods are being distributed. In one of the states where it is being distributed, we also saw them handing over this very food. And of course, they have caught some people already. I don't know how that happens when you want to hand over the food that federal government has brought, but you have already arranged some people who are going to speak. Oh, they have received already. And let's take a list. They might not carry their mouth, even chop onions. Make we see how it take happen.
Concerned about the current economic hardship faced by Nigerians, President Bola Tinubu has approved the release of 42,000 metric tons of food commodities from the National Strategic Reserve. The commodities, which include maize, millet, sorghum, and gari, are under the custody of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security.
We hereby hand over these food items.
During the handing over ceremony, the representative of the Director General of NEMA wants the state government to ensure equal distribution of the food items across all local governments in the state.
It is worthy of note that based on the allocation table, the Oyo State has been allocated 1,287 metric tons of maize, equivalent to 25,740 bags of 50 kg each, and 132 metric tons of gari, equivalent to 5,280 bags of 25 kg each. The above food items will be shared equally to all the local government areas in the state.
Shortly after, the Oyo State Deputy Governor flagged off the distribution of the commodities and assured residents of improved security to carry out their agricultural activities.
The government is watching you keenly because perhaps this is going to be the first test of accountability by you. And I need to tell you that I deliberately advise His Excellency, the Governor of Oyo State, to step down the distribution of these items until you people come on board.
Food is very important. Even in our local governments these days, people don't ask us for money again. They will just look at you and say, Alaga, Alebi, Power. So this will go a long way to our people in the local government. I want to give you our assurance, Your Excellency, that this food will go to the people they are meant to go to.
With the distribution of these essential food commodities, relief is expected to reach the most vulnerable populations in Oyo State, alleviating the economic hardship and food insecurity faced by many.
That is Oyo State about the distribution of how many metric tons of grain. But we know the usual thing in Nigeria and the skepticism within residents of Oyo as are right now. But there's really a reason why we are having this discussion. We are having this discussion because several things has been distributed, said to be distributed across Nigeria by this Tinubu-led administration. And when we do our, we look around and ask people along that area, we see that most people, or rather, some people will tell you, we didn't even know such a thing happened. Peace. Do you really think that this is not just another show for television?
Well, I say as they talk, I make I talk the way it go take enter people here. I just they smile because say these people they always like to they blow their trumpets when it comes to stuff like this. They go carry palliative, come out, present, call all the media outlets, may they come video them so that it go viral. People go know say they share something and make. But the truth now be say if you see that video very well, say you watch them again and again, you go know say. The people who sit down there, many of them look like say na selected people, maybe their favorites. Say that they do paddy thing well for this Nigeria. So they go call them as they come sit down there. Those people they go carry their phone, call their uncle, call their sister, call their neighbor, call Iyakudi, call Iya this one. They go come carry. And don't be surprised. Say half of those things where they pack there now, go reach anybody. Go even go to those rural area where they say they give them to the poor masses, they give them to to all of these things are misplaced priority. And we know say to share palliative no bad though, now good thing no is a good start, but now wetin we suppose they talk about right now. We have insurgency in the country, we have insecurity, we have unemployment. Now the NSC they talk about living wage, they never settle that one. No, may they solve the problem of insecurity, provide jobs for the youth, the less privileged where they work out about. May they give us standard hospital, may they give us electricity, may they attend to all of this naira devaluation where they go on with so bad thing where they happen. They say they can't they share palliative, say may we can't they clap for them. Now new thing and not be new thing. Now we are not surprised. At least make they do and make they make sure say as they talk and if they reach some of these people, because if they know they do is a total waste of resources. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I think the better way to even make it let the people get it be say this thing for your state where then they talk now. People wait there for that side where we say then they watch us. May they even go to comment section, tell us say they get this rice.
Exactly.
Make we understand say waiting then they talk, then they do them. You understand?
Yes, so.
Then if you tell us, make we know say yes, true. People they get the palliative. To give people food for these hard times, they very okay.
Yeah.
If me I see the rice, I go take. I don't go. No be say I no go take. I dey tell you because hunger day. You understand? And no be say you take rice from Tinubu. No mean say you like them. But na no be money. No be Tinubu money. Na Nigerian money na it be. So if they bring food, na good thing. But waiting we even think. May I even come to you. This thing. Waiting you think about. This different on farmers, assuming say, notwithstanding giving out these very palliative grains to families in different states, supposing they even get a platform where we say they talk say make citizens go position, and they even get data of Nigerians now. You understand me? Then go for local government and talk say local government they work for Nigeria. You go for each local government, make you get the data from there instead of handing it over to state government that will use that food as his own campaign project and select the people who are their own support groups. Then go give them the something. The major people will be say they suppose get this rice and not get. You don't see people wait there for that very place now when they share this rice. You go notice say now people will be say then be KBSC, then be, you understand me? Now people will be say they fit afford the rice. But again the people will be say they no go fit afford that. But all the same, if to say then give farmers, then provide something like tractors, fertilizers, you understand? Things will be said and go make them produce the food by themselves. Notwithstanding this one, or they will take this one, but support the farmers in this state governments with their state government so that they can produce more food for Nigeria.
Well, as we all know, the country is already in a very corrupt state that is already clouding, like, I don't know if I would say it's clouding their sense of reasoning, you know, in order to do the right thing. And this is also like the saying, giving someone fish and not teaching them how to get the fish. We have farmers all over. In fact, as it is now, so even the farmers self, it's very hard for them to even afford common fertilizers, you know, to have a perfect growth for whichever crops or vegetables that they are producing. But then the farmers are not being mobilized. Even those in agri sectors, they are not being employed in order to make this production to be very massive for the people to have enough. Then what do? Audio show, audio giving, audio palliative, which is actually not what the Nigerians need. But if actually that this is not audio, please, the Yobe State or Oyo State, thank you. The Oyo State, if you know you got any of these, can you just drop in the comment section and say, oh, I received mine? Then at least we'll be fine and say, oh, we can at least give them a little upload on that part. And
that is the call for the Obidient Family Cooperative to exist in most of these local governments so that we can track such things across. But talking about local governments that should take charge of these things and not state governments, we know that yesterday the National Assembly granted full financial and administrative autonomy to all the 774 local government authorities across Nigeria by amending Section 124 of the Nigerian Constitution. This section provides a consequential provision for the making of the local councils a full third-tier government without undue interference from the state governments. The amendment was one of the 22 orders approved by the House of Representatives just last week and ratified by the Senate yesterday. Both chambers had, through a conference committee, harmonized versions of the amendment into the Constitution carried out by each of them last month. By this development, the National Assembly has ratified all the 23 clauses and sections that has been amended by both chambers. The newly amended document, which will be sent to state houses of assemblies, will for approval also approve the creation of the Office of Auditor General of the local government as well as the State Local Government Service Commission. This section equally deleted the State Independent Electoral Commission from the Constitution, thereby vesting the powers to conduct council elections on the Independent National Electoral Commission. It, however, retained the immunity clause in the Constitution for the President and the governors by adopting the Senate version of the amendment on the issue and rejected the House of Representatives version, which removed the immunity clause. So that is talking about so many things happening. That's why we said, if this is happening, let's hope that really that the state governments will leave the local governments alone to, you know, be an autonomous community of their own and do their things their own way. I know this has been in contention since, but at least by this their ratification, this will work. And that means that this food now that we are talking about can easily be managed by the local governments rather than the state governments, who will politicize it and it will eventually not get to the desired people. So what we are saying in essence is this: wherever you are, the distribution of food items is going across Nigeria. Look out, watch out for it. We keep bringing them up, the states they are. If you are not yet gotten to, please do inform and get yourself into what we call the Obidient Family Cooperative Society at your local government, so that we can track these things happening and know that obedience are not taken out of the equation, that they also received their own part of the national cake. Now, having said that, let's now take a listen to what is Aisha Yesufu, the boss, the vuvuzela that she gave to Wike, and that is before we go on this very break. Let us understand that we'll be coming back later in the day to discuss more on the Obidient Family Cooperative Society. As you watch this, Aisha's credit to her. Of course, you can go to her channel and YouTube to also see some of her works. Thank you very much as you watch this. Until we come back again later today. Bye for now.
Let me laugh in a circle. Wike thinks he is the one that has monopoly of anyhowness. You know, he's the one that has monopoly of crudeness. He's the one that has monopoly to open mouth, wow. The way you know those internet this way, say you open mouth, wow, they talk cho. You understand? Boy of the highest order. Go and serve your master. The porridge that that messy porridge that you sold your soul for, go and serve your master. You understand? If you like, with all those roads that you are doing in the middle of Abuja, because of course I trust Nigerians, they don't do a big project in the middle of Abuja. Go to what do you call it, where this police commission is. Jabi there. The road to police commission is as well. The day I went there, was it some months? I was shocked. I was like, in Jabi, roads are bad like this in Jabi. Go to these places, then Kuje, then whatever. Go to all of those places. There are no roads. You're scraping roads that had been done before. You're building those with it. It's okay, fine. But for you to come and now begin to yarn nonsense, because it's nonsense you're yarning. Wike, you think say Abuja people they be like Rivers people. You think say Abuja people they hungry. If you get some people where they with you where they hungry, not every one of us they hungry. You understand? This is where you they feel say, where you they feel say now done you be, you not be nothing. No be you, they don't humble for that river, so. Even that river, so you they do anyhow, when they carry show that anyhow, when you they behave anyhow, they never humble you. Now the boys so yesterday when they say they go see you, they job balance, and then they tell you now something you not call River State. And you go to feel say for Abuja, you want to call Lord over us. They talk to the senator when we vote for that senator now we vote for them. We got to tell them. If she they do anyhow, we go tell her say she they do anyhow. If we don't talk to her now, we go tell her whether we go return her, we not go return her. Not be you. Not be you. This madness where you feel say you they own, you don't get monopoly for them. All of us they mad, all of us know where, nobody well. May I tell you, nobody well. What is there for this Nigeria? All of us not be dead. What's that final thing? When we say some of them say people they fear and say, may they not do this, not be dead. All of us go die. Me and the tell person, if I die finish, I read your one light, tell you come. By the grace of God, I go press you for there again as I'll press you for here. So that nonsense when you say they sit down, they talk, say you're talking, they tell us, say, they tell they say, oh, she know you go and sit down. You don't sit yourself. Ask boy job, not job. Ask boy job, somebody come, somebody sold his soul, call for God. APC, I'll never be part of APC. I can never be this, I can never be that. See yourself. Go check all the talk when you talk before rubbish, naughty poor. All the fear where people they fear you before football I never show you. It never show you say you be nothing, you don't get nothing. You just stay there. No matter however, wherever, you must there for government, you must be chopping inside. You understand? So you not come, you are not threatening our senator that we voted for. You where they carry come, boy where they carry go. That's what you be now. That Tinubu's house boy you be for there. They put you there. Tomorrow Tinubu will wake up and remove you. But because you get nuisance value, that nuisance value where you get, that Tinubu they use now. And I don't tell you, the guy don't deal on a mission. She all of a sudden, all that bragado where they around you, where people for that PDP, they fear you like say you because you never don't reduce. You never don't reduce. You even if no one take you to do poor. You don't take you to do poor now. So what is that? You come the other day I first saw, you know, when they were doing that place, what's the Wike first called those permanent sec and do whatever it is to come and bow down to Tinubu, and then he was saying that, oh, this Abuja we are going to win. I said this guy is saying that the riggy where they do for Port Harcourt. Now one carry come Abuja can't do one for Abuja. Okay. The fact that we are not, we refuse to participate in violence. We refuse to participate in thuggery. We refuse to participate in rigging. It's not that we are not intelligent. It's not that you guys are more intelligent than us, but you're more crude. That's just it. And so we will not do that. For me personally, I would say that's not the way. I would rather do the hard way, the legal way, the lawful way, the correct way. So that's why anytime, any day. I know they fear when I see two people sit down, they talk. I'm not the first thing they talk about me because I got nothing to hide. You understand? So may I tell you, and then my fellow Abuja people, this is not about Ireti Kingibe. Drop Ireti Kingibe for one side. This is not about Ireti Kingibe. This is about Abuja people. This is about us standing up. This is about us letting this guy know that nonsense he did in River State, he cannot come and do it in this Abuja. Nobody be enslaved. No, they feed anybody. Nobody will feed nobody. No, even the illegitimate president where they serve, you know, if he talks to people anyhow, you know, they feed anybody. Nobody need contract for anybody. Nobody need appointment. Those of now where they do appointment, I go meet, I go tell them, say Abuja no be Rivers. That nonsense where you do for Rivers, where they come after a while, they come. Now they quarrel with everybody. Weekend night they quarrel. How foolish can a human being be? No, I'm very deliberate with my words. How foolish can a human being be? You're only the one, you've quarreled with practically everybody. The people that brought you into politics, you've quarreled with them. The people you brought into politics, you've quarreled with them. You are the one having issues with everybody. You are the one who has made mistakes. You've told your people you keep making, oh, you've made mistake with this or you. And isn't it time for you to think of the fact that you've making mistakes, you yourself? What has Ireti Kingibe done to you? She's an elected senator. She's not stopping you from whatever you're doing. The illegitimate government you are serving is the one that is there posing as the ruling party. So what is it? Is it that you cannot discern? You cannot choose your battles? Now I make you first of all just go anyhow. Just do anyhow. Go to fight Fubara. Now only you did that position. You were not the only one that brought someone. Nasir El-Rufai, give it to me, and Nasir El-Rufai will not get this, but give it to him in the way he has handled his issue with what do you call it, with the governor he brought in. The same way your Fubara own and Wike own do, but Nasir El-Rufai behaved in a more matured manner. You know, talk up to, I know shut up and I don't ever see and talk. This thing where we say before media, because we don't know, so if I don't, even that time they choose minister between him, there's that fiction or whatever. He just stylishly stayed away. Not be say person they use the head, back, they talk anyhow, they move anyhow, but they talk, you don't feel use your head to discern, you don't feel read room, you don't feel do anything, you be small picking. They don't talk to you, know they talk to yourself. You don't get people when they talk to you, because they fear you, they give them control money. Guy, may I gas tell you. May I gas tell you, get people, we got people who say they know they check that nonsense. You know if you call the 30 people where we vote for. And if you blame you, I say, Nigeria blame. When we never see get mayor, we not supposed to get mayor for that Abuja. When we say that someone where they just appoint, where they do boy, they lick feet, they lick somebody feet. Now you go come there, come they do anyhow. All the talk where you talk for APC, you now where you dey. All the talk where you talk all that after they abuse people where enter APC, they don't get on or pass you. All those your PDP members where they Southeast and South where join APC that way they abuse them, they get on or pass, the Wike. You can call the trend. See, let me tell you people, Abuja people, this is on us. So we need to take this up. Oh, that nonsense when we say if you say do for Rivers, say come say one carry and come this election and that election, whatever. We got to put things on ground. Abuja people they call now. See, honestly, Wike cannot come and do nonsense with us. So let him be doing whatever he's doing. Let him be doing it there. I don't have issues. For those of you who say he's working, good for you guys. Your own level of working, I don't have a problem with that. But what work is he doing? Go around the other parts of Abuja. Even now they tell you, so if you think I'm lying, just carry yourself to where police commission is in Jabi. I never knew there were roads like that around Jabi. Go Cafe District. Go